Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Christy with the Glam Mommy Life. If you're new here, hi, welcome, and I would love for you to subscribe. You can click the little subscribe button down below. And yeah, I'm feeling the Cinco de Mayo look right now, as you can see. You know, it figures that we would be quarantined during Taco Tuesday on Cinco de Mayo. But hey, it is what it is. We're having tacos tomorrow night for dinner, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm also probably planning on having a margarita or 5. Anyway, I'm here today to discuss with you something fun I did. I see a lot of other YouTubers doing it too, and I figured this was the perfect time to shop my own stash, because right now we're all kind of running low on money. A lot of people are out of work, and what better time than to go into your own makeup stuff and looking through things that you haven't used in a while or you kind of forgot about and find some new old favorites. Well, I went through and I was pretty happy with what I found. I'm going to take you through this look today and show you the products that I used to give myself this, Cinco de Mayo fun, festive Caribbean look. It's not. It's just a normal makeup look with fun earrings, but just try to be as crazy festive as possible. Anyway, let's start. The first thing I found was the Beauty Blender Opal Essence Serum Primer. Now, I bought this. I was going through like a little beauty blender phase, and I got this and I liked it. I really did, but I think it was over the summer when I bought it, and then it was just my face is too oily and this was too glowy, and I might have just put it aside. Well, I'm loving it. I think right now, especially, it gives me like a nice glow from within without being too much. I would definitely suggest to use a mattifying foundation if you're going to use this little guy, but a little goes a long way. It's just so pretty. I'm going to show you the pearlescent, like, it looks literally like an opal, which is my birthstone, by the way. How fun is that? But it's just such a pretty formula that just kind of glides right on there, and it makes my makeup stay. I used it actually the other week and just have been using it pretty much every day since. So this is a win. The Beauty Blender Opal Essence Serum Primer is a great one. Then, okay, I went through a little bit of a beauty blender phase. That was a beauty blender. And I also got the Bounce Foundation. This was really popular when it came out, and there was a little bit of controversy with that too, with the shade range. But I got this, and I did really like it, and I stopped using it, and I'm like, why did I stop using this? This was a really, really good foundation. I know why. Because when you click this, it goes, whoa! Did you see? I don't even know where that went. Oh, good. It's all over the, it's all over the photography umbrellas. My husband might not be happy with that. But anyway, yeah, it shoots out, and that is not the way I want my foundation to come out. I don't like surprises. I don't like Jack-in-the-Boxes. And this is the Jack-in-the-Box of foundation. And as much as I love the coverage and the formula, this dispenser needs to go. So this is going to be a pass for me, unfortunately. I got to get rid of this because I don't like how it applies. Or I don't like the dispenser. I get it. It looks really cool that you can bounce your beauty blender in there, but no. If it's going to shoot on my clothing or my furniture or my husband's photography equipment, then that's not good. All right, and then I moved on to the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Plus Corrector Concealer. I don't know why I stopped with this. I think I might have had some dry under eye area at one point, and it just kind of caked on there a little bit. So I stopped using it and put it aside because I like a more not high coverage. I like a sheer to medium coverage I can build up myself for an under eye concealer. And while the color is a little light right now, because I do have a little bit of self tanner on, this is a great formula. Like, it really covered up my under eyes, covered up any blemishes I had. A little goes a long way with this. You don't need a ton. And I was a little heavy-handed when I applied it today, but it did blend out pretty well. So L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Plus Corrector More Than Concealer is a winner. And I'm definitely going to be using this a lot more. Now, over to the eyes. I did not use anything different for my eyebrows or my eyelashes because I go through those really quickly, and after 3 months you're actually supposed to throw that away. So I didn't really have any old mascara to use, and eyebrows, we all know my eyebrow pencil debacle where I didn't have one for all of Lent. So I don't have any old brow products that I can use. But I did find this beauty, the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I remember when I got this palette. It was right before my daughter's birthday party. And I wore it and loved it. It was so pretty. And I don't know why I just kind of brushed it aside. I mean, I'm a palette-aholic, so it probably just got lost in the shuffle. But these colors are gorgeous. Like, on my eyes today, I used the desert sand all over the eye, and then I used musk and Eden together to go in the crease. Amethyst went on the outer and inner corners of the eyelid, and I also added what is that called? Retrograde onto the lid in the middle to add some sparkle, as well as musk right here. And I put some saffron underneath on the lower lash line, and I am thrilled. Like, this is going to stay in my top shelf of palettes because I'm loving just the pretty like purples, and I just, it's a cool palette, and if you ever get a chance to get it, I would definitely recommend this. This is one of my favorite ones. Well, what used to be one of my favorite ones, but I got distracted by a whole lot more. But I won't be distracted anymore. You're a good palette. All right. And then for my eyeliner, I used the Benefit Roller Liner eyeliner. I don't use liquid eyeliner too much because I do not have a steady hand. Yeah, I just have very shaky hands, and it's hard for me to apply liquid eyeliner because we all know they're not very forgiving. So I did apply this very, very carefully this morning, and I do like this eyeliner. I do remember wearing it before and tried to do a wing, and I have very leaky eyes, where especially on this side with my allergies, the liner will just come off very easily. So it's not quite waterproof and water resistant, but it's still great eyeliner. And I did not do a wing today, and I expect this to last until I take it off tonight. And now moving on to bronzer and powder. First, we'll start with the bronzer. This Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette. I don't use the banana part too much, but this bronzer, oh my gosh, like, it is incredible. I put it on and it just blended right into my skin. It looks natural, and it just really, it's so cheap too. I think it's like $5 for this, or $5.99. So Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. It's in caramel toffee is what I have, and woo, I am loving this bronzer. So it compares and rivals, I think, the $45 bronzers and $60 bronzers. And yeah, so $5.99 if you're looking for a good deal. This one is it. It's the diamond in the rough. Yeah, Aladdin, And so Fenty Beauty powder. I got this when I got the Pro Filter concealer, and I love the concealer, and I do love the powder too. I got the lavender. I think my only problem was my tan got too much, and it just looks silly with that. But I used it today, and I think it really brightens up the under eyes. You have to be careful. You may want to put something else on top of it, but I do love how bright and, you know, how bright the under eyes look, and it really sets in that concealer and looks great. I think this is a wonderful powder, a wonderful setting powder. Yeah, and they do have other colors too. I think I got the lavender because I just need any help I can get with dark circles, and I heard the lavender really did it. So I like this, and I'll continue using it until my self-tanner gets crazy and I don't look like the reverse raccoon that I aspire not to be. Now, the next thing I used was the Kaja Mocha Pop, this is like the cutest little macaron kind of blush. This is Atmosphere, and I remember when this first came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I must have. It's like a weird, it's like a cool, like bouncy consistency. Do you see that? It's like really cool, and I just had to get it because I thought the packaging was so cute, and the color was great. I love anything that's like corally, and I enjoyed using this, but again, I think this is just another thing that got lost in the shuffle with all the other blushes I have, and you know, just kind of moved to the bottom of the drawer, and I just forgot. I put it on today, and I really love the pop of color it gave me. It blended well with everything else I have on, and yeah, and I love this little like bouncy texture. It's very satisfying. So yeah, the Kaja Mocha Pop blush in Atmosphere is definitely a winner, and I might check out more from this brand. I know this is not to buy more because this is shopping my stash, but yeah, I do really want to check out some more from this brand because I think I need to give it more of a chance. And the highlight I used today, this is not new. Actually, I think they rebranded it and brought it out, but I got this a while ago. I actually remember when I bought this. I was with my husband. We went out to eat, and then I dragged him into Ulta, and he bought a lot of things for me, so love him. But this highlight is one of the things that he got, and it is the Opal, and it was the Susan G. Komen breast cancer awareness one, so you can sort of see it in here. And here, I'm going to show you just how pretty that is. And this, I just tried it on in the store, and I don't know if it was the martinis or what, but this just drew me in, and I had to have it. And I have so many highlighters, and I just got lost in the shuffle, but this is a really good everyday highlighter. It's not too shimmery where you're gonna look like a disco ball, but it's good for every day to make you look like, oh, is she glowing because she's so healthy, or is she glowing because of Becca? I'm glowing because of Becca. I've been eating terribly. And finally, onto the lips. Smashbox came out with this little set. It was like a Los Angeles set with an eye palette and lip gloss, and I think something else too. I think a blush. I don't know, but this was the gloss that came with it. It's Gloss Angeles, which is cute. And the color is honey. The Y whipped off there. It's a really pretty, perfect everyday gloss that isn't sticky. It stays on for a while. I've had this on while I'm talking and while I was talking upstairs to my children. And I really whoop, you can see, I like this gloss. I have a million other colors like this, which obviously is why it got pushed back in my makeup drawer. So yeah, but all in all, I'm just gonna wipe that off. All in all, I gotta say, this was a successful shopping trip in my own makeup drawers, and I'm glad I did it. I hope to do it again because I think I have so much stuff. I've given away so much stuff, But now it's like, okay, maybe I should take a second just to go through before I make any purchases, because right now it's not the time for me anyway to make any more purchases, because, you know, right now we're all kind of living in this uncertain time. And yeah, so next time you feel like changing up your look, go through your old makeup, check it out, and you'll be surprised what you can find. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.